Welcome to the program on Say What You Mean, Getting Your Message Across. Now I'm going to do something quite novel, okay? And I want y'all to give me your feedback. I'm going to do a negative introduction, okay? And when I do the negative introduction, what I want y'all to do is to tell me your impressions, your feelings, okay? And why do you feel that way? What went wrong? Okay, so that will be first start. So then you have these papers with you. You can list down on your own. Please take a paper each. So you can jot down these points as I introduce myself. Right? And then after that, I'll give you maybe a minute to discuss among yourselves what the impressions were. You concur, you have other feelings as well, and what went wrong. Okay? So, since you don't know each other, would you like to write your names on the 10 cards first? Okay. So that you can call each other by name. Okay, we'll start. All right. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the program Say What You Mean and Getting Your Message Across. It's nice to see all of y'all here. Yeah, I know some of you travel quite a lot away. You live quite far away. It's a 6-hour program. So during the 6-hour program, we'll find out more about oral communication, non-verbal, verbal communication, and also listening. Let me introduce myself. I have been a trainer in the hospitality industry for about, 15 years thereabouts. Yeah, and so I think, I have a lot of experience to share with you, but I guess I would also like to hear from you as well. Okay? So with that, we'll get the lesson started. All right? Any questions? Okay. Now, what I'd like you all to do is to jot down. Some of you have done that already, very good. Okay? So I would like you all now to confer with each other. Maybe I'll give you about, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to tell me more about what happened. Because I'm going to use your points and I'm going to try to recorrect my introduction. Okay?
You said, I guess, I'll hear from you what it means to show that maybe you're not inclined really for this.
Okay. What we call that? Put your notes down. Okay? Confer with each other. Yeah, okay. Confer with each other, and then what we'll do is we'll put it down on the board.
Yeah.
I find that very, very distracting.
Okay, are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, we will wait for this group. We're still discussing.
Just saying, I guess. So it's like, it didn't sound very confident, very sure about something. Yeah. Just that part's like distancing herself.
Okay, we'll wait for this group. We've got a lot to share. I'm glad. Okay? Alright, let me have your points. Okay. What are your feelings? Maybe we get points from this group first. 1 or 2 first, and then
So we found, the gestures we found was very fidgety.
gestures.
Yeah.
Okay. So should we put it as what went wrong? Gestures, fidgety.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
Can you
smile.
no smile? Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next group.
Okay, for us also, we put fidgety as one. And we find your hearing very distracting, you know?
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a whole thing.
Okay.
So it's not appropriate because you're dressed. And then we also found that you are not confident with, because you keep using the word I guess, you know. Yeah. Like you're not sure of yourself.
Okay, no confidence. Okay, feelings. What about you? Do you have any similar feelings, impressions?
In fact, yeah, we also have the same thing. Unsure. Frowning. Look at frowning. Your brows is perpetually.
All right, frowning. Anything else?
And the
Fake
accent.
accent.
The fake accent is
Fake accent?
Yeah.
All right, fake accent. Okay, what else?
Eye contact. You didn't really maintain eye contact.
Okay. No eye contact. So besides no confidence, what other feelings did you get? Would you like to be in my class?
No.
Why not?
Not
Because you're
enthusiastic.
boasting.
Boasting? Okay.
I think you're not enthusiastic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not enthusiastic.
Like you're blowing your trumpet, which is very good, but not that much. So
Okay, so I should keep it to a minimum. Good. Yeah? Okay, anything else you have to share?
you receive unprepared. You don't know what you're about to see.
Unprepared. Okay. So let's see if I take your point into consideration and maybe you'd like to elaborate for me so I can adjust my introduction. You said gestures. What gestures?
Do you like to touch your
Yeah.
So I should take it off.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I should take it off. It's not appropriate, right?
Yes.
But would this be appropriate in another setting? Where would it be? A party. Okay, so we're not going to have a party today. We're going to have fun, but not a party. Okay, what else? So gestures. Okay, what else? Fidgety, so I should keep my hands to the side. Yeah?
You're leaning either one way, like your backbones is gone.
So there was a posture problem. Okay. The earring is gone. And you mentioned smile. So a smile, if I did smile, what happened? What happened? What did it make you feel? Distant, unfriendly, not welcome. Yeah? So you mentioned not enthusiastic. And I was frowning, right? Which they think that I had an issue, right? I'm not happy to be here maybe?
Yes.
Okay. And no eye contact. Right? So what happens with eye contact? What did it tell you? You mentioned that MC. So,
Yeah, you're interested, you're engaging the learner.
okay. So with all that, let's do a positive introduction. See if it's any better. Take into consideration what you have mentioned. Okay, so now we start. Okay, so good morning class. Welcome. Thank you for being here today. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun today, especially since it's non-verbal communication, verbal communication, and you're going to do a bit about listening skills, right? You'll have actually traveled a long way here to come, right? It's in Paya Lebar, right? And what we're going to do today is we're going to share our experiences. I've been in the hospitality industry for about 15 years. In fact, I was in training, and I left the hospitality industry and I went on to the zoo and the night safari itself. I had to do marketing. But I found that training was my first love, so I went back to training in the hotels as well. So I would like to share my experience with you, but at the same time, I would like to actually hear from you as well. Okay, so I hope to receive your participation and cooperation, and we're going to have a great time today. Okay, thank you, class. Yeah? So will that better? A lot better. Okay, so for the gestures, the smile, the frowning, I have here body language, vocal, verbal, right? So what would be under the body language?
Are you okay? I'm confident. Did you see that?
Body language would be a gestures.
Gestures.
Okay. On the way to the gestures. What else do we have?
Smiling.
No? Smile. Fidgeting.
You made eye contact.
Eye contact. What else? Okay. Someone else mentioned something?
Frowning.
Frowning. Someone said fake accent, is it? Okay. Yes, vocal. Right? And verbal were just my words, right? Yeah? The words totally appropriate.
The second one is.
Yeah. So the words I used were almost the same in first and second round. It's just that I used body language and to actually take advantage of it, right? So let's see this. Next one. Now they all refer to this, what you have mentioned. Body language, vocal, verbal. And they are percentages. 55, 38, 7%. Now I want you all to let me know, what do you think is the percentage for body language? What is the percentage for vocal? What is the percentage for verbal? You just jot it down and I'm going to reveal it and see if you get the right answers. Y'all ready? Okay. Let's see if you have it correct. Did y'all have it correct? Yes. So because in actual fact what you pointed out was quite a bit over here, right? Yes, in this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the spoken words, voice, using your tone, using your body language, your smile, eye contact, gestures, to actually get your message across. And it is useful in your interpersonal communication. So what we've just been doing is actually interpersonal communication, and it's important, right? So can I ask you where you would use interpersonal communication in your workplace and why it would be important? Think about your workplace, right? You can talk about situations, your boss, your colleagues, your customers, when you have customers, your internal and external. So think about it. Let me give you a minute to discuss, okay? And give me examples of where you would need to use interpersonal communication, okay? And bear in mind all these factors, body language, your voice. Give me an example. Yeah, just a short example, because it's relevant, because it's been relevant to you for your workplace situation. Okay, are you all ready? Okay, who would like to start? Okay, okay, Ari.
Workplace, offices, all these board meetings, and meetings tend to get very, very monotonous. So these are personal communication skills are very important.
Okay, so the group mentioned in the workplace situation, in board meetings. So if your boss is present, what have you got to be mindful about? Your body language, right? But body language is a total thing. It is your eye contact, right? Even smiling to make sure that when someone is giving that information, that you are actually with them. Yeah, it gives people confidence, right? Okay, what about you? This group, what have you got?
When I counsel my staff or
Counsel, okay.
negotiating, I use pretty much on my body language, my vocal.
Why do you use it? Because you want to.
Well, I want to be a listener, I want them to feel that I care for them, that I want to achieve my objective. So,
Okay, good. Okay, with all these things that you have done, now I think it's time for the icebreaker. So I want you really to use these points, your body language, your voice, and spoken words, to introduce each other so that you make a positive impression. So what happened actually is, impressions are lasting. First impressions are lasting. So with that, we will end off here with the icebreaker, and then you'll get to introduce each other using these points. Bear in mind, that you're introducing your friend, yeah, and you want to make sure that you're encouraging and you're enthusiastic as well. Okay? Okay. So thank you, class. We'll resume after the icebreaker.